Let's go the smart route. Let's go the smart route here. Swing. Yeah, he's done. Okay. Either way. So 4 wins tonight. Let's go for the glove game right here. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. A very, very special treat for you. We are running Mardu tokens. Do you know what Mardu is? Not a lot of people know the triple color names. Mardu is red, black, and white. Probably one of my favorite triple color combos out there. Ignore the green in there. That's just because I have a card that has an alternate casting cost with green in there. It is tokens and I just kind of smashed my keyboard at the end there. Now this deck was a little gun shy last night. We tried to run it and it just did real bad. It didn't want to perform. It had a little anxiety. But today it has been absolutely smashing through people. And a lot of fun. Real tricksy kind of deck, huh? Real kind of tricksy and crazy in here. You know, and I think it's a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy playing it. It's probably one of the odd out decks that we have, so we're gonna do that. But first, before we get down to that, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well guys, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you if you do not press the like and the subscribe button. Just easy though, don't smash it. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. You can come by at any time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We'd love to have you. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. We even have new Capenna spoilers already being posted. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. And of course, I am very proud to announce that yes, we do actually have a sponsor on this channel. Your boy is actually a legit YouTuber now, man. So thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring me for a little while here. If you want to get 16 free meals and some bonus gifts, you can use my code. Yeah, I have a little code for you in case you ever want to try HelloFresh. They are helping me out a little bit, so every little bit that if you ever want to try them out, using my code does help support the channel a little bit. So that is an alternate way to support the channel. You get a bunch of good meals out of it, right? So hey, why not? So what are we looking at here with tokens? Usher of the Fallen. Good token generator, good aggro out the gate. 2/1, really aggressive white card. And of course, we have that token generation later on with the boast. Boast means when you attack, you can pay that white cost and create a 1/1 warrior token. I think that as far as drops go, that's probably the 2 early drops that we have, the other one being Eyetwitch. Now, the funny thing about Eyetwitch, we have the sideboard. This is what's giving it the green thing. We have Pest Summoning, we have Inkling Summoning. We might not want Inkling Summoning. I might chuck that. I might chuck Inkling Summoning. And why are you not giving me? There we go. And put those out there. Why are you not removed? There we go. See a pair of goblins. So we have environmental sciences. Now there are only 2 regular basic lines in our deck, which are planes. A lot of times we're going to need to mana fix the planes, and we gain 2 life. It is an instant which will activate our sorceries. We have necrotic fumes. We can sacrifice tokens to exile something. Paragoblins is what you'll see me playing with sometimes. That's a good swap out. And pest summoning is a great way to get more pests in. For tokens, and of course Mascot at the Exhibition being the ultimate token card in your sideboard there. So Eyetwitch is great sacrifice fodder, early play. Clarion Spirit, if we're going to be casting the second spell, we're going to creating white 1/1 spirit tokens with flying. I think that we need more of these than we do Usher of the Fallen. They become very dangerous if you get multiple of them, especially if you're able to cast cheaper spells in the late game. You can always usually cast 2 spells a turn, especially if you're able to get some decent card draw out of it, or reach into your sideboard and get some of those cheaper instants or sorceries. Very, very useful to have Clarion Spirit out. Sunset Revelry. This is another great generation one. I really do like this card. It used to be played a lot more. And it is the ultimate comeback card. If opponent has more life than you, you gain 4 life. If opponent controls more creatures, you get 2 human tokens. And if opponent has more cards in your hands, you draw a card. Great for any kind of situation. Even if you're only getting 2 of these bonuses, it really is useful. Can come in the clutch there in case they have an advantage over you in any kind of way. Infernal Grasp is going to be our grab there. Any kind of destruction is going to be good, and Exile is not bad either. If you want to run a multicolor Exile, I'm not mad at you for doing that. I just kind of been on an Infernal Grasp kick, but any kind of cheap Exile will work. If you want to run the multicolored Exile, something like, what's that one, Vanishing, whatever it's called, that's perfectly fine as well. Any white Exile, but you're going to want something that's instant. That is part of it. I really do like the fact that it's instant here. Vanishing Verse is very good. Rite of Oblivion is very good. All of those are decent. Infernal Grasp is just a kill, and of course these do have some additional cost on them too, but pretty much any kind of removal. You're going to want 4 spawn removals in that slot right there. Adeline Resplendent Cathar, we just saw her in our Knights deck. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. We just saw her in our Knights deck, but man, is she a good card, especially for token generation. Blank and 4 with 2 white and 1. Adeline Resplendent Cathar, her power is equal to the number of creatures we control. Whenever we attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attack that a player, for each player planeswalker they control that we are attacking. Fantastic stuff. She will put tokens on the board. Even if she's not attacking, if anybody else is, she's going to put the humans on the board and really start to beef things up and get more and more powerful. That Vigilance is really going to help as well. Really good card all around. Great early blocker as well. Wedding Announcement. You know, I started out with 4 of these, and I ended up with 3. I think 4 is a little bit excessive. I think 3 is the right number. Comes out as an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on Wedding Announcement. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 human creature token. Then if it has 3 or more and invitation counters, transform it. So at the end of the turn, you're either going to get a card or you're either going to get a 1/1 creature token. You've kind of got to play this. Sometimes you don't have a choice what you get. You kind of got to play it. Again, card draw can be king sometimes, so if you want to even throw just some tokens out there so you can get that card draw, or if you want to hold back and build up your army of tokens, that's certainly something you can do as well. Then of course it will go into Wedding Festivities, and it will be a 1/1 to everybody. We are going to absolutely beef up these tokens and all the creatures on the board. Sedgemoor Witch, another great token generator. 1 black and 2 menace, 3/2 ward, 3 life. Not easy to get rid of, not easy to block. Very tough chick. And Magecraft, whenever you cast a copy or instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest token with whenever this creature dies, you gain 1 life. So another token generation with Sunset Revelry, Infernal Grasp, and the stuff in our sideboard here, including Pair of Goblins, Pest Summoning, Mascot Exhibition. We can cast a lot of instants and sorceries all together, including Burn Down the House later on. That Sedgemoor can create a lot of 1/1 tokens. I really like to hit the old Pest Summoning with a Sedgemoor on the board, and that way we get 3 pest tokens out immediately, which is really cool. Kaya Geist Hunter, again, a additional token generator for us. Creatures you control gain Death Touch until the end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on 1 target creature you control until the end of turn. If 1 or more tokens would be created under the creature under your control, create twice as many. Okay, so if you know you're going to create tokens this turn, you might want to start out with Kaya Ghost Hunter, and then hit it on that. And then, of course, you get everybody Death Touch, and you get 1/1 on target token creature. She's pretty cheap. She starts low, and then you can exile all cards from graveyards, and then create that many 1/1 white spirit creature tokens for flying this way. Can be absolutely deadly in the clutch for you there. But that double token generation can be very useful. If you know you have Wedding Announcement, Sedgemoor, and something like Adeline Resplendent Cathar on the board, you know you're going to generate a lot. That can absolutely even be worth sacrificing her out for get a -2 to 0 just to fill the board with those tokens. Dramatic Finale, the ultimate token card. Creature tokens you control get 1/1. Remember, that stacks with Wedding Announcement. We have 4 of these. A very nice and flexible mana cost. Any kind of black, any kind of white will do it. Creature tokens you control get +1, and then when a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. This triggers only once each turn. Now, if you have multiples on each turn, each creature that dies will generate one of them. So this is kind of an anti-wipe card. So if they start running Doomscar and you have stuff like Sedgemoor, Adeline, Resplendent, Cathar, Eyetwitch, Usher of the Fallen, if you have 2 of them, they kill 4 creatures. Guess what? Now all creature tokens get +1/+1. That means every single one of these spirits that come out, these Inkling tokens that come out, are now 3/2s flying, ready for next turn. So you can very much punish them for running board wipes, which can be extremely useful. Now to add a little bit of the splash of red in here. I know I did an Orzhov token. That's always generally the thinking. Just do Orzhov token. Nah, we're going to have Immersturm Predator, because if we have fodder tokens, why not feed them to the giant dragon? You know what I'm saying? Immersturm Predator becomes tapped, exile 1 target creature from your graveyard, and put a 1/1 counter on Immersturm Predator. The indestructibility of him is absolutely very, very useful in this removal heavy meta that we have. We can sacrifice another teacher, it gains indestructible, and it taps it. So it gets more and more powerful as we feed it tokens or whatever we're going to feed it. Sacrificing tokens, even Sedgemoor Witch's tokens that gain life, we can gain life that way and get it more and more powerful, get it indestructible. The only way to get rid of it is exile. As long as we have fodder on the board, it's essentially indestructible. And of course, token generation, we got to talk about Loth, the Spider Queen. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on Loth Spider Queen. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Create 2 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach. You get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by 1 or more creatures this turn. If a player lost less than 8, they lose the life difference to the thing. So that's her 8-legged -8 power right there. Really what we're going to want is a little bit of that card draw again, and that 2/1 black spider menace token card generation there. The more and more creatures that die, it doesn't say token creatures, any creature that dies will fill her up. So we can actually kill all of our creatures with Immersturm because we have a permanent sack outlet, and we can get her to that -8 really, really usefully. So we can pull off some great combos with Loth, and of course we can finish it with Burn Down the House. Burn Down the House deals 5 damage to each creature in Planeswalker, unbelievably deadly for a wipe early on, can be very, very useful. And of course we can create 3 devil tokens instead. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. They gain haste. That can be very dangerous, especially as fodder for Immersturm. If we're running Wedding Announcement with +1 and Dramatic Finale, they become very, very strong. Yeah, devils can cause a lot of havoc, so keep that Burn Down the House optional. Some of the early games I am going to be playing Pair of Goblins to create those goblins a little faster, and we can push a little bit more damage, but Burn Down the House is a very, very useful card. The mana base is huge and complicated. I would recommend Imitating Mine if you can't. Do your best. 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 2 Eiganjo of Seed of the Empire, 2 Plains, 2 Hive of the Eye-Brines, 1 Takenuma. Sokenzan is really important because it does create... that's probably the one you need the most, is Sokenzan, because it creates those spirit tokens. We do want tokens. And then, of course, Brightclimb, Shattered Stagnum, Blightstep, Haunted Ridge, Needleverge, and Sundown Pathways. You don't need that much red, so try to focus on double red. This is probably the only single red color, and I mostly have it for the other tokens in there. Yeah, that's it. But we do have a little bit of manlands just in case we get wiped out. So it is a little tricky to do that mana base, but don't worry too much about it. So let's check this out here. Alright, so statistics. What are we looking at for statistics? Standard 2.8 with 23. Don't worry about that high cost there. That's probably going to go down. It's not that bad. You don't need that much mana. 18 creatures altogether. We're all over the place. 4 instants, 4 sorceries, 7 enchantments, 4 planeswalkers altogether. Kaya and Loth, kind of heavy on planeswalkers for me. I'm not a big planeswalker guy, but they certainly do help. Here is the sideways view. Horizontal gang, rise up. Let's take that out. Let's take the exile out there. Boof. There we go. 1, 2, 3 is kind of the curve there, and then we have 4 and 5. So we can kind of build to it. We can kind of control the board. I'm going to say that you're going to take some hits early on. Don't worry about it too much. You will recover. It's not the fastest deck in the world. It is a mid-range deck. So don't worry too much if you're taking early hits. Just roll with the punches, so to speak, and you will recover nicely and start putting the pressure on. So don't worry too much. Let's get into it, guys. We are ranking up with this one. We're headed out of Platinum, about midway through Platinum. Let's go. Yeah, somebody asked me specifically to run that, and I haven't. Somebody was really wanting me to see my version of it. I mean, there's not much I can do that would be different. You know what I'm saying? So, there's not much I can do that would be very out of the norm of what we've already seen there, as far as deck builds go. Bankbusters. Doesn't Bankbusters sound like an old-timey game show? Welcome to Bankbusters, everybody. Kaito Shizuki. Why is this lagging so bad? Why is the game lagging so bad? This is not FPS. This is not an FPS issue, by the way. Let me show you this, just so you don't think I'm crazy. You see how that says 30 FPS, 0 loss? Okay, so that's not an FPS problem. The game is just going chug 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 chug. So not really sure why that's happening. Yeah, it's the game appears to be chugging. Because I'm looking at my stats, I'm looking at my bit rate. Everything's all in the green. You can look here, excellent, and bit rate's good. It's not the stream. Hey, Real Wild Dude, what's up, man? He's probably gonna kill Kaya. That's okay. Oh, he killed that guy. That's interesting strategy, certainly. I'll lose the Kaya. I'll lose the Kaya. Well, let's see. Let's see. I might lose the Kaya. All new enchantment support could be a decent that was actually E1M1. It was just so bad you thought it was hey, what's up, Tokyo Gringo? You just thought it was Cowboy Bebop, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Poof. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the Kaya there. That's okay though. I'm okay with losing the Kaya if I can get dramatic out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get Loth out. I'm gonna get Loth out. No, I can't get Loth out. I don't have another black. Okay, so we are gonna just get dramatic out. Whoops, wrong one there. I screwed myself on that. Might as well swing in on some of these whatchamacallits then, huh? Oh, I don't have another blackout. Wow, really effing up here. Yeah, really effed that one up. Too much red. I gotta readjust the mana base a little bit. Too much red. I really don't have that much red. I need these to be double lands. I don't need that many mountains. Actually, I don't think I need a single mountain in this deck. Would it be used to follow up with Rise of the Dreadmart? It would be possible. I have done heavy necromancies like that in the past. I don't really like Scoot Swarm. I don't really like landfall decks too much. I have done some aggro landfall, but Scoot Swarm is probably one of the most annoying decks out there. I just don't enjoy it. Don't really like, I'm just not really into it. So that's not really my jam, but Scoot's a bit played out. However, I do some landfall trickery sometimes. But anybody who wants to, if you want to sponsor a deck to build, if you're like, I need to see you build this, you just let me know and we can work something out over Discord. So that's certainly something that we can make happen. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Do you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down, guys? Huh? Huh? All right. I think that Immersturm is going to be the one to do. Doo-doo. What about the challenges? Yeah, generally it's at the beginning of the game. Usually at the beginning of the, usually I'm going to do them at the, very beginning of the stream. Because I can't usually stop the video to do a challenge, but, generally let me know and we'll work it out. Alright, he's going to push that out. And turn. Wedding announcement. Snow would break up with me if I ran a Squoot deck. This is true. Snow, when she was doing unpacking of cards, when she was doing her own card thing, she ripped up a Scoot Swarm in paper in person. She destroyed one, which was she ripped one up live on stream back when she used to do pack openings. So that was pretty fun. That was fun times to be had by all. Yeah, she ripped up a paper copy of Scoot Swarm is how much she hated it. So good in EDH? Maybe. I mean, she literally destroyed... she had just opened... You want to know how lucky Snow is? She had literally just opened 2 Vorinclexes, one of them a Phyrexian foil. And she ended up selling them for like $30. Even though they were going for like 60 or 70. She was just like, you know. That's the kind of time she was on. That's how much she hates Scoot Swarm. Oops is right, my dude. Oops is right. See, too much red here, man. Too much red. Creature tokens you control get 1/1. Who do we want to run into here? I think we need protection. Yeah, we need protection money. Let's bash him into Sloth. You know. So she really didn't care about that. She just ran. She just was like, "This is how much I hate Scoot." Yeah, he doesn't understand Immersturm Predator. Yeah, he didn't understand Immersturm Predator. He did not understand what was going on. He's like, but card no work on Big Dragon? No. Oh, card no work. Spell no work. Ooh. Ugh. I've seen people do that a bunch where they're just like they're a monkey staring at a monolith, man. They're just like, I don't understand. It says protection from white. Why can't my white spell affect it? They're just like, bro, it's not going to work, homie. Like, you got to let it go, man. Hey, Ripley, what's up? I didn't even notice that was Ripley there. VIP Ripley. What is up, Ripley? Have I mentioned that today's stream is sponsored by HelloFresh? The finest meal box delivery service in the world. I don't want to hear anything about that Blue Apron, okay? No. Hello Fresh. It's got the name Fresh right in it. Okay? Click that link, get exclusive stuff. And you're saying, Jay, I don't really care about freaking HelloFresh. Well, you'll care about the fact that if we get people to sign up, I have card packs to give away for people who have signed up. You care about that? I bet you care about card packs, don't you? Pre-release codes? Yeah. Yeah, you understand pre-release codes, don't you? So in case you ever wanted to give it a shot, I did fix the lens. I took a bunch out. I took out mountains. I added a double lands in. This just, the shuffler said, I don't feel like you did enough. So, but yeah, you can click that link right there and check out HelloFresh. Get a bunch of free stuff, free desserts, free bonuses. They do. They have very good dishes. Honestly, I honestly, I can't go to the... My problem here, I like cooking, okay? But I hate having to go to the grocery store for, like, one onion. And that's kind of what I like about it, is because I don't have to go to the grocery store for, like, a single onion. And that certainly is an advantage, because it just all comes and you don't have to worry about it. It just pops it out. So, because I've had that happen, I'll be like, man, I want to make nachos tonight, and then I'm like, oh, I have no beans, and then where am I? You know what I mean? I'm nowhere. Yeah, there's also that too. I'm pretty good about proportioning because I cooked for 2 and 1. I cooked for me and my roommate for a long time. I'm pretty good about that. My issue is I have a horrible time keeping ingredients. I'm absolutely terrible at keeping the correct ingredients. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but that particular one, and I've shamefully gone to the store for like just basil because I want to make pasta, and I'm like, I don't have any basil, and you don't run into that problem. So then you have to go to the store for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just buy one thing, which is, it's not very fun. It's a bit humiliating, let's be honest. Yeah, I think he thought he was going to take the wedding. He's not going to take the wedding. So let's push these guys in. Ooh, Wandering Emperor. That's great to use on a 2/2 human token. That's a big power. That's a power move right there. When you use your Wandering Emperor to take out a 2/2 human token, man, you know you're absolutely hitting the power move, man. Absolute power move. One counter, gets first strike. Training. Can I take 7? No blocks. I'll just take it, I don't care. He may have a board wipe. He has something foretold there. Let's get rid of the Wandering Emperor. The red is for the dragon, bro. The dragon literally won me the other game, Stig. I mean, I also have some other really cool dragon play. I have some other cool red plays. Yes, Orzhov tokens is good, but it's predictable, man. Let's do something fun. No, we have other stuff in here too for it. I also really like to hit Sokenzan Crucible Defiance, and Pair of Goblins is also a sudden surprise that I can hit with a bunch of sweeping tokens. I had some other original red too, but I like splashing red in. He may have, yeah, he may have Immersturm. Burn down the house might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Yeah, it might not be a terrible idea. Let's pop Hopeful Initiate. That's actually not a bad idea, man. Let's consider that. Hopeful Initiate, another one. Boom, another one. Okay, so there's Clarion Spirit. Let's do Wedding Announcement. Let's push on him. Let's Fighting Love. Let's Fighting Love. Let's Fighting Love. Hey, let's go. Tomo operate there, protect my balls. And look, it's Sokenzan, Outpost of Kamikawa, or whatever the hell it's called. And Mox Diamond said no thank you. Alright, so let's get to a little splash in here, guys. That's 2 wins. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. If you guys haven't watched Internet Historian's Area 51 raid video, that's really funny stuff, bro. Alright. A little quick tweak just to have some funsies with it. Listen, this is a funsies deck, man. I'm not trying to go freaking mythic with this one. I'm just trying to do something different. We're in the late season, guys. We got 4 weeks. What do we got? We got, is it 4 weeks? Not even 4 weeks, bro. We have 24 days. 24 days, less than 4 weeks. 24 days until Capenna, huh? We got 24 days till we get a little Capenna. I can't leave it there for too long, Stig. I'm recording. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I am recording. But like I'm saying, you can push the you can just touch your screen and it'll pause right then and there. But we are hitting a Capenna soon. I mean, really, to help me get my land right, I think that the main thing we need to do is go back in time and talk to the developers of whoever made this algorithm and make them not suck so much and fucking land flood me to death. I think that's the best way to get my lands right. I think that that's probably going to be the biggest help. He missed a land drop there, which is not good news for him. Did he miss a land drop? I feel like he did. Bank Buster again. Wow, everyone's running Bank Buster, bro. What's the deal with Bank Buster? Alright. Kerbango. We'll revisit in a second. Because maybe Yusuf has a point about too many man lands. This is a creature-heavy deck, so we might have too many man lands. Lori Pub. Did I say hello to Lori Pub? I think I might have. Who else is here that I haven't said hello to? Olivia Jade? I don't know. Erica Finber. What's up, Erica Finber? And all the other bots that come hang out every night without saying anything. Okay. Let's do wedding announcement. Let's swing. You know what? We're gonna hold back Eyetwitch. And we just get that killed right there. Okay. That token. Alright. They pay 3 life, bro. You want to hit the royal, you're gonna get the boil. Oof. Oof. Okay. Abane Mani. What's up, Abane Mani? Raven, I see you lurking. Eyetwitch, we can get our land fix right here. In case we need it, so let's do that. We do need another white. So we can do that. Let's do that. All right. One thing I do like about Jumpstart is I got these premium lands. That was cool. Anybody still there? Feel like everybody took off. The Bird Council always has a presence. Yes, that is true. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? He's going to push that guy? Hey, what's up? Do I want to avoid getting 2? I'm just gonna take all of it. I'm gonna try to beef it. Yeah, I'm hey, what's up, really wow. I'm interested in the new Jumpstart too. That should be interesting. See, so he's going to run a bolt on me. I'm going to run it back on him for a destruction right there. Move charge counter. Let's take out gold span. Okay. Another one. Okay. Don't know if he can do 5 damage to get that Adeline out there. When does Jumpstart usually come out? July or June or something like that? I actually enjoy Jumpstart. It is a fun way to get into the game. It is a real fun way to get into the game. You could even say it's a fun way to jump into the game. I'm not. I think it's a treasure deck. I honestly don't really know either. I am a bit confused. Yeah, it looks like a treasure burn deck, but it's a little bit inconsistent. I think it just drew badly. Chandra dressed to kill, very nice. Damage. Is he gonna put in with Kijiji here? No, he's not gonna push in with Kijiji. Oh yeah, let's hit the finale. Yeah. Finale is really gonna hurt. Yeah, that's not gonna feel good, my dude. Yeah. Finale is really gonna hurt, my dude. Select Power Planeswalker. Let's push that. Yep. All right, that's 3 in a row, boys. Very nice work. And really, at the end of the day, I have to say that the entirety of the success of this deck is owed 100% to HelloFresh, the sponsor of today's video and today's stream. Get your 16 free meals and 3 free desserts. That is so freaking weird to do, let me tell you. See, you know, you watch YouTube for a long time. Here's the weird thing. And then, like, all of a sudden you're doing it. You, like, watch a million HelloFresh ads on YouTube of creators doing it. And then you're like, HelloFresh is like, hey, you do it now. And you're like, wait, what? HelloFresh makes you draw smoother. I can honestly say that the lemon chicken quinoa that I ate for dinner tonight by HelloFresh makes me a better Magic card player. Yeah, that's why it wasn't working last night. I didn't have the nutritionist and boosting powers of HelloFresh meal kits delivered to your door. That's probably what the problem was last night. Well, let me tell you, it was real weird when I got Raid Shadow Legends, and I was like, bro, it's fucking Raid Shadow Legends. I can't believe it. Like, it's like a meme, but like it's here, like it's real. That one was weird. Ooh, okay. I like that. Did you see this? Did they always have this? It tells you, clicks a little thing to tell you what you're gonna get. That's really cool. Build beefier and more nutritious decks with HelloFresh. Mukatai's Soul Ripper. What a cool name thing. By the way, it's one of those things that once you see it, you can't unsee it. But generally, Magic cards usually are 2 words. Don't ask me why that is, but it's usually the case. They're usually 2 words. Look at my hand. Wedding announcement, Sedgemoor Witch, dramatic finale, Immersturm Predator. Always 2 words. It's Mukatai Soul Ripper, Shambling Ghast. I think it has to do with something about symmetry. Now, it's not hard and fast, but I would say probably about 80% or maybe more is like a 2-word. They're 2-word decks. 2-word cards. Sunset Revelry, Infernal Grasp, Brightclimb Pathway, Needleverge Pathway. Those are all one. Haunted Ridge, Shattered Sanctum, Sundown Pass. It's not always the case, but it is frequently the case that the cards. Yeah, legendaries generally almost always have a comma in them, but I don't know why it is, but I think card design specifically are usually going to have, I think that they tell them try to have an adjective and a noun. That way you can basically have nearly infinite combination of words. If that's going to be the case. So, you know, you have Sedgemoor Witch, but if you just had something called, you know, Witch, it would probably not be as useful. So now we can have Ghoul Witch, Pest Witch, we can have Hex Witch, we can have a million different types of witch, so we can modify it with a million different types of adjectives, you know. I think that that's the idea behind it. It's a specific design choice, I'm sure. But it's something that I've noticed for a long time in Magic cards. And a lot of times what you'll see too is you'll see a fake made up place like Immersturm Predator and Sedgemoor Witch. So you'll see the noun is something normal like dragon, and then you'll see something with like a crazy name. It'll be like, you know, Valkuhai Dragon, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's the Valkuhai Dragon, you know. And that way they don't just have dragon, they have Valkuhai Dragon. Yeah. So you can basically slap any adjective you want on there in front of a noun. So you just basically have all these basic noun pieces, and then you can just modify them. And if you're using made-up words, you essentially have infinite number of those. So, you know, we can make dragons till the end of time if we're just making up words called, you know, Arkenfrost Dragon. Boom. You know what I mean? It's a good design. I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good policy. He's running a pretty good Soul Ripper routine here, guys. Yeah, it's evocative of a location, you know. And you're saying, oh, Immersturm has predators. Okay, there's dragons in Immersturm. Sedgemoor has witches, though that must be some sort of swamp, you know. Mukatai Soul Ripper. Who are the Mukatai? Oh, they must rip souls. Okay, well, that's pretty intense. You know, so. But yeah, that's a lot of them will follow that formula. It's good design. It's easier to do instead of doing that. Oh god, that was a lot of water. Oh, but it tasted so good. Mukatai Soul Ripper. Oh. All right, let's put out. Sedgemoor Witch. And that. There we go. But yeah, once you kind of see that, it's kind of hard to not notice it. But it is cool, though. It is good design, generally speaking. Crew it. He's gonna swing in. Is he gonna sacrifice though? That's gonna be the real question. No, he's not. So we're just gonna pop it out with this little guy right there. The lore is cool. Making lore videos is hard. I dabbled. Was thinking about dabbling my hand into it, but man, is it difficult. Let's do pest summoning. Let's do red in case we get burned down the house. Let's do pest summoning. Let's make a million of those. Let's swing in. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Let's make that. Let's do that. There you go. See, I could take 2 weeks and make a lore video, or I could do one of these a night. You know, so maybe eventually when I go full time, I'll start doing lore. But it is not easy. It is not easy to do lore. It requires a lot of effort, man. And if I'm only going to get 300 views on it, and I spent 2 weeks on it, you know, it's a bit of a bit of a backwards moving treadmill there. So, you know, great treasure token. So if Mukutai's Soul Ripper comes in, I can actually overblock him and kill it, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Mukutai's Soul Ripper being killed by pests. That is kind of funny. This is a cool deck. I like this Mono Black. Mono Black Menace. Very, very cool. I like Mono Black Menace. Very cool. Is he going to sacrifice somebody? That's the question. So I'm just going to lose 1 to that. I could kill him, but I also could put down Dramatic Finale and freaking bash the crap out of him, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Or you just win the game. We could just do that instead. You guys just want to win the game? Well. That would be 6 and 1. Let's do Dramatic. Let's go the smart route. Let's go the smart route here. Swing. Yeah, he's done. Okay. Either way. So 4 wins tonight. Let's go for the glove game right here, man. Let's go for the glove game. Probably CZ. What's up, man? ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué los... I love CGP Grey. He always says that. And he's a Magic player. He's actually got to Mythic with like a blue deck, which is ridiculous. Is it worth it to get the pass this season, or is it almost over? How far are you in the season pass? As a matter of fact, I have a whole video on it you can go watch, Scat Cat, where I break the whole thing down for you, my guy. And I will just link you to that video, because I'll break down all of the mechanics, what it's worth, what you'll get. We will go over all that stuff. We will go every detail of that will be covered. Let's put down Sundown Pass. Reinforced Ronin, is that a rare or is that a uncommon? Okay, let's do that. Reckoner Bankbuster. Let's do Resplendent Cathar. Everybody's running the same stuff, man. This is what I'm talking about. We're really in the stale part of the season, man. We really are. We're really in the stale part of the season. He is running a Jund. He's going to say, welcome to the jungle. You gonna die. Alright, welcome to the jungle, baby. You gonna die. Alright, let's do Usher of the Fallen. No attacks. Oof. Okay. Gonna pop me there. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Down the bum bum. We are the people that you want. If you got your money, honey, we got your disease. Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. my turn. Ooh, another burn down the house. That's cool. You got no uncommons to wild uncommons to hit with really well, or J Rubble? Let me pull up that Mastery Pass video for you, by the way. Resolve. Yeah, you can craft things. Let me show you J Rubble in a little bit. You can craft things without drawing it, my dude. The sponsor is Hello Fresh. There you go, Scat Cat. Take a look at that. Invoke Despair. Ooh, okay. Sacrifice creature, that one. Ooh. Nice. A Reckoner Bankbuster again. Nice. What if we did this? What if we were the devil and we were here to do the devil's work? Well, watch that video and you will see everything. I will explain to you the entire season. I'm telling you, man, it's got all the info you need. It's got the info you crave. And it's got the electrolytes to get you back in the game fast. That may or may not be true. That's not. I think that's Gatorade. I don't think that's not He's gonna hit the Bank Buster. This guy's dead, unless he's got a mass exile, which I don't see. Balaged Recovery. That's not it. No, this guy's dead, bro. It's unclear what he was trying to do here with this jungle. You wouldn't mind seeing a Poison Elves from me, okay? That would be interesting. I probably am going to revisit Golgari Elves when we hit I'm probably going to revisit Golgari Elves when we hit the rebalance on the 7th. All right. Paper Elf Commander. He's going to activate Bankbuster for the billionth, gajillionth time. The 40 bajillionth time. Literally the 40 bajillionth time. Exactly that many times. 40 bajillion. It's going to do that. I'm going to do that. And of course it creates an Inkling. Who would just, this Inkling looks like he's having a great time, man. He's doing big things, man. Infernal Grasp again. What if we got Pest Summoning? How you doing, Zyme? On Zyme, every Zyme. All I can think about is that SNL sketch. It sounds like a game show, and there's an SNL sketch that I think is actually called Bankbusters, where they have on this people, and he's like, they're like doing a thing, and you steal like all the money from your component, and they're like, so what are you gonna spend your money on? He's like, oh, nothing but fucking sneakers and fucking dope hats. That's all I'm gonna buy with my winnings. And they're like, what about you, Mary? And the dude had just taken all of her money with the Bankbuster, whatever move that he had done. And she's like, well, I would probably pay for my daughter's chemotherapy. And he's like, oh, God, oh, no, that's not right. Zyme spends 96% of their time at that Villain J. Fantastic, Zyme. And that's why you're VIP Black Lotus status. That is why you're VIP Black Lotus status. It's so my soothing, deep voice can lull you into a deep, dreamlike sleep. That's why. That's why. Alright, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. And then we're going to get to the shaky breaky right after this. Tokens coming back from the dead. Absolutely got resurrected here. And I'm really happy that that it performed well. I didn't make that many tweaks from last night, and it really has pulled itself out of the spin here, because we were in an absolute free fall. I mean, we look like the NFT market here for a minute, and then we started going. We went on a 5 run, another 5 run. And still pulling out of that one, so we're really, really recovering well on this one. I think Tokens is a force to be reckoned with. I do think it's a nice, fun deck. You can try it out. I like Mardu. We're going to be seeing a lot more triple color soon. Yeah, I've been Jay Villain, and you guys, well, you know what you guys have been. You guys have been great. The word of the day is Inkling. Adios, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.